A quiet residential street. Everything looks normal. A white car parked and three women grabbing backpacks from the open trunk. Suddenly, a black car pulls up close. Two men get out and head straight for the belongings. The driver of the white car doesn't step out. He stays inside, alert. One suspect approaches, tries to intimidate him, and the other moves in as well. Tension rises when one of them gets into the front passenger seat. At that moment, the driver reacts from inside the car. The black vehicle speeds off, taking one of the men with it. The other tries to run, but doesn't get far. Afterward, the driver picks up an object left on the ground. The woman who is outside rushes back in and shuts the gate. According to the information available, the suspect received emergency care and was then placed at the disposal of the justice system.
Night footage, an almost empty street, and a car stopped in the middle of the road. The doors open and a man gets out holding something, heading straight to the driver. He tries to intimidate him, looks around, checks his phone, and forces the doors, raising the pressure. According to the information available, there were 3 involved. Then another man gets out and the situation becomes even more aggressive. The driver manages to get out and in the middle of the chaos reacts to create space and escape. The suspects scatter and run off. Still, according to the information available, 2 did not survive at the scene and a third was later identified and arrested. It was also reported that the group was using a replica/prop weapon.
Morning breaks and traffic is already picking up on the road. Just behind a car with its headlights on, 3 motorcycles approach. When they get close to the camera, you can see an attempted holdup. 4 men on 2 motorcycles close in on a rider. He jumps off while the bike is still moving. The motorcycle falls and he runs. One suspect chases him, but the rider identifies himself as a police officer and reacts quickly, managing to defend himself. Seeing the officer's response, the others abandon their partner and flee, 1 on a motorcycle and 2 on foot. One of the motorcycles used in the attempt is left behind. According to the information available, 1 suspect was injured and the others are still being searched for.
Night scene. Quiet street. A woman walks with a backpack heading on her way. A motorcycle with 2 riders approaches, pulls alongside, and attempts a quick holdup. But she's a police officer. She stays calm, gauges the moment, and reacts at the right instant. The motorcycle speeds off to flee, but one of the suspects falls and is left at the scene, while the other tries to get away.
Late afternoon, a calm routine, 2 men sitting in front of a dealership. A motorcycle with 2 riders pulls up fast and the pair rush in trying to take control. The shop owner, wearing a white shirt, stands up and runs to get to safety. The turning point comes when the man in the red shirt is revealed to be a police officer. He positions himself and reacts. One suspect fails to get away, while the other returns to the motorcycle and escapes. The owner and the officer were not injured.
A busy morning at a bakery. Everything seems normal. A man in a black cap and black shirt walks in, moves around the place and watches the room, keeping one hand near his waist. A customer sitting with his wife notices the behavior, calmly stands up and heads toward the back. According to the information available, he was an off-duty, plainclothes police officer. Within seconds, he steps in and the situation is brought under control. The suspicion started because of an object on the man's waistband that looked like a weapon, and outside, a woman becomes agitated, drawing attention on the street. Security camera footage shows 2 suspects on a motorcycle approaching a worker early in the morning on a normally busy street. They arrive wearing helmets and demand the vehicle and other belongings. Everything happens very fast. As they were getting ready to leave, an off-duty municipal guard approaches, assesses the scene, and steps in. The suspects try to flee. One manages to get away briefly, the other doesn't. Later, the one who escaped is located and taken into custody for medical attention. The motorcycle is recovered. The other suspect does not survive at the scene.
7:30 in the morning, a quiet street. Two men in black jackets approach, watch the area, and head straight to a white car parked with people inside. One of them opens the door and orders them to get out. Everything happens in seconds. The turning point comes when one of the occupants, wearing a white shirt, identifies himself as a police officer and reacts. The suspects flee. One stumbles and falls. The other tries to take the car, but abandons it shortly afterward and disappears. In the end, one is left at the scene unable to continue, and the other gets away and is still being searched for.